Welcome to Real Time, Florida Sportsman. This week we're fishing the offshore waters of Stuart, Florida. It's time to find the shortest route to the hottest bite. We scan the Florida Sportsman community looking for the best fishing reports and travel to make real anglers our local guides. Give me some of that! Together we let you in on secret spots and hometown moves. That's what I'm talking about!
Oh yeah, she's done for now.
This week we're fishing my home waters of Stuart, Florida. We've timed it perfectly. There's a great springtime bite going on. Big fish. That's the size you're looking for out here. There he is, ATO Zuri. Oh!
This is the boat we've been waiting for here.
All coming up on Real Time, Florida Sportsman. This week we're fishing with Dave Gates. I met him a while back at one of the Florida Sportsman community events. He's very active on the southeast section of the Florida Sportsman Forum, and I've been following his posts for a while. Talking with Dave, we knew that an early start was going to be really important. Our plan was to cobia fish first thing in the morning. These fish have been seeing a lot of pressure, so the early bird was going to get the worm. So we launched the Triton while it was still dark, went ahead and loaded the boat up with live bait. All right, first thing in the morning, head out of St. Lucie Inlet. This is my backyard, the southeast section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. Dave Gates, Captain Dave on the forum. What do you got going for us today?
We're gonna try for some cobia, shoot offshore for some dolphin maybe on the way in, see if there's a permit or two. Variety's the spice of life in Stuart, so
yeah,
a lot of variety.
This is the springtime here. You never really know what you're going to get when you're heading offshore. We're kind of known really around this time for our dolphin run.
Right.
It's been a little spotty, right? But the
Exactly.
cobia action's been good.
Right.
We're out here at dark 30. It's important on these days to get out there before the crowd. It's still dark out. Let's get out there. Probably sun will be coming up just when we get out there. Hopefully get on some fish.
Beat the other boats to the cobia. Let's
First
go.
one on it. All right. The weather for today was a typical springtime pattern. Conditions were really warm. But with that warm weather, they were expecting a lot of afternoon thunderstorms. We knew that we may be pressed for time, so that's another reason why we wanted to get out early before those afternoon thunderstorms blew up and chased us off the water. All right, Dave, first spot. This is not a secret spot, is it?
Not at all, but looks like we got here first, so that's the good news.
There's a lot of artificial numbers here outside of Stuart. We're sitting in, 50 feet of water. There's a little hump that comes up here, a lot of old dredge material. And this area is, really well known. For this time of the year, for cobia, a lot of sharks in here and they get on the sharks, so important thing is to get here early. We're gonna give it a couple drifts, hopefully get something. Marcus fish down there.
Yeah, looks good.
It's probably one of the best times to fish this area.
Springtime is great. There's so much variety coming through the area. You can go out on any given day, bring a variety of baits and target multiple species. It's just so much fun.
Even inshore, offshore, there's just so much to do in this southeast section. We're sitting here in April. The weather's improving, conditions are improving offshore, allows you to get offshore. Dolphin runs can be really good at times. Cobia, permit, snook fishing inside, tarpon are starting to show up, so probably one of the best times to be in this region.
Absolutely.
Our first spot of the morning was just some public numbers. Everybody knows about them. It's a great spot for cobia this time of the year because it holds a lot of bull sharks. When you find the bull sharks, especially in the springtime, you're gonna find cobia trailing them. I love that this crab is just kicking. There we go. Got one? All right, that's the right one. Don't be afraid to horse them. That's 80-pound braid.
It's right here.
Right size?
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Over the top.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Open the bail.
Open.
Get that Yeti open. Woo!
Get around you here.
Not a great gaff shot, but you know what?
Doesn't matter.
Oh my God, it's in the boat.
Yeah, baby.
Good job, brother.
All right.
Wow.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh, look, crabs everywhere. So important when you're out here is to get on them quick. These sharks are so bad. You just got to run up on them. Stick them when you can stick them. Wow,
Sweet.
that's how you start a day right there. First one's out here, sun's not even up yet.
That is how we do it.
5, 10 minutes here, sun's not even up yet. Drop the bait down to the bottom. Drop the greenie down. We got like just a little knocker rig, a 1 ounce weight on the big Trocar circle hook. Just drifting across the top of this pile right now. I tell you, thumped it good, didn't he?
It felt good.
Let's take a look at this one. You know, they gotta be 33 inches to the fork. When you stick them, you better throw them in the box right away. That ain't a bad one right there. Terrible gaff shot on my part, but you know what?
It's in the boat, George.
He's in
Don't
the
matter.
boat. He's in the Yeti. Woo!
This segment is brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water.
Pulling up to these spots, you have, you know, the best laid plans in your mind, you know, but you don't know. We were there 10 minutes, got the first bite, and when we got that bite, I knew that we were on it today. We timed it right, conditions were right, the fish were here, everything was just lining up perfectly. You know, we really wanted to get these sharks up around the boat, and we utilized some chum blocks, and all that did was just brought life to us. We had the remoras around us, we had the blue runners around us, and all that did was attract the sharks. Once the sharks got there, the cobia were all behind the boat. Take this.
I got it. Let's go.
I got blood on you. Big fish.
You got a gaff?
Yeah, on the side there.
Get him, George. Get him. Hang on.
Just stick his ass. Throw him in the boat. Throw him in the boat.
I'm trying, man.
Get him in, get him in, get him in. Get him in, Dave. Come on, Dave. All right, get out of the way. Woo! Woo! Got no bait on.
Damn, my hands are slipping all over the place on that. Yeah, baby.
Woo! Hell yeah.
That is
That's
fatty.
full grown right there.
That's a fatty.
You know what, Dave? Your gap shot was a lot better than mine.
In the head.
That's the size you're looking for out here.
Beauty. Good work, man.
Yeah,
Good
get some
work.
good fillets off of him. I should have brought the 250 Yeti.
Need a bigger cooler.
We already got our limit. We're
You know what?
inside state waters, within 3 miles, 1 per person. We have our limit. No sense to stop fishing for them, though.
Let's get a big one. Let's let it go.
I get super excited when I have these fish behind the boat. You know, I feel like it's the first time I've seen a cobia. Every time I see them, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just such a fun fishery. All right, what do you say?
All right, man. Let's go do it.
That's
Let's
a
go
heck
do
of a
it.
start. Got our limit of cobia. It's 7:30 in the morning. You know what? Let's go get some dolphins, or at
Been
least look
awesome.
for them.
Let's cap it off, man. Let's go do it.
Jeez. You know, we had our limit. We actually got one for the cameraman. We had plenty of fish. It was actually 7:30 in the morning. I mean, what do? It's 7:30 in the morning. You have your limit of fish. You just switch gears. You know, the dolphin bite has been good. It's a good time of the year to target them. So our plan was just to run offshore, look for something that, you know, looked fishy, a weed line, a rip, and just set up and slow troll these live baits. All right, we got out here. We got some pretty water sitting out here at almost 200 feet of water. You know, talking to Dave, it's funny, we were kind of formulating a game plan, and he does just about the same thing that I do out here. We just pull these mylar dredges, slow troll live baits, very effective. This creates a lot of flash. If there's a fish nearby, they're gonna come up and take a look and see what's going on. So we'll deploy a couple mylar dredges and put some live baits out and just slow troll, see what we can find. The bite was kind of slow offshore though. You know, we just went from ultimate mayhem, you know, 5 cobia in less than an hour to just kind of almost boredom. You know, we were at it for about an hour. We weren't catching anything, and we know what? We knew we just were gonna have to change gears and try something different. All right, the bite's kind of slow out here. We've given this an hour, hour and a half, nothing really going on. So we're gonna pick it up, we're gonna run inside, get a little shallower, maybe over some reef systems, chum, see what happens.
Yeah, chum them up. Give it a shot.
Nothing really going on out here. We had seen a weed line while we were running out, and we thought, you know what, let's just head back to that area, something that looked really fishy, just set up on it and throw a lot of chummers, and hopefully the fish were gonna come to us. We were running inside, and nice little weed line here, so no better place to stop and throw some chummers. Really all we're gonna do is got a bunch of little pilchards. You know, just start throwing a little couple here and there, stun them a little bit. There's something nearby running down this weed line, and it should find us. This area of Florida, the Treasure Coast, this is a great place to be to target dolphin, especially in the springtime. You know, we've timed it perfectly. We know that the fish should be pushing through here, migrating through, and hopefully, you know, we're gonna find the bite. Just put a bait down just with a 1 ounce lead. We should know that's the one that got bit.
Dolphin.
I mean, how crazy is that? I put one down about 100 feet, 75, 100 feet, and a little dolphin comes up. Let me get a little gap here. We just were saying, same techniques that we were using on the inside, put a knocker rig down, bait down, right on this weed line. We literally just set up, have a fish on already. You know, you can't be afraid to move, and we were sitting out there for about an hour, didn't get a bite. Small fish, good eating size though, 20 inches is the minimum. He makes that. Cool little fish there.
Took all of 2 minutes.
Didn't take long at all. I'm surprised he was by himself though. That was really shocking to me.
This segment is brought to you by Eagle Claw Trocar, the sharpest fish hooks in the world.
We had a bunch of chummers out there. We saw some commotion in the weed line, and all you see is black. It's hard to explain. It almost looks like a black Glad bag under the water. But then that distinctive sail pops up out of the water. Man, there was a sailfish cutting through there. Oh, I couldn't get a bait fast enough over to that area. Get a pitch bait, get a pitch bait.
I'm ready.
Here he comes. He's on me. Pitch it to him. He's out free swimming up there. Just kick it out there to him. Sailfish just come up, eating the chummers. I actually threw him the Yozuri and he followed a topwater plug. I think maybe that would have been first. Kind of faded in and out, so we'll see. He's here somewhere. Sailfish! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Good job, Dave. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
You knew, you saw him.
Saw him go right by us. That dredge is down there, be careful.
We got you.
Oh, gone.
God, oh, dude,
man.
how cool was that though?
Oh well.
That was a cool bite.
That was a cool bite, all right.
I looked off in the distance and the camera boat was creating a giant commotion. The guys were yelling, screaming, you know, stuff was splashing on the surface. I couldn't really see what it was, but I tell you, I picked up that Yozuri, fired it over there. I tell you what, this bull dolphin was making a wake for my plug. Here he comes, here he comes. You got a bait to him? You got a bait to him? He's gonna eat right here.
He's right here, he's right under us. He's right
Here he
under
comes,
us.
drop it, drop it. Here he comes.
Here he comes. Watch, 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 he's gonna rip it up. Oh! Oh!
Camera boat's right in the way. The fish is jumping. This is a better fish here. We just lost the sailfish.
This is the bull we've been waiting for here.
Yeah, that's a good one. He ate the Yozuri. I pulled the hook.
Right
on
out
the
of his mouth.
Right on the top water plug. You know
got the
what? That
dredge
was
out.
on a little trout rod.
Watch, I got the dredge out, George.
Yeah, we're good. I don't think I would have wanted him on that trout rod. That's a good one there.
Beautiful bull. You see those bars on him when he jumped?
Oh, dude, we watched him eat next to the boat. Ate it right next to the boat.
That's a fatty there.
Crazy. You know, we got out here on this weed line, we set up, we started chumming. It's like it brings life to you. We had remors around first, and a little dolphin, and a sailfish. Dave just jumped off a sailfish. Then this bull swims in. Look at this bull. This is a nice fish right here. Let me see if I can get a headshot on him.
Oh yeah.
I would say that's a yes. Yeah,
George, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
A morning of excellent cobia fishing. Come out here and land into that thing. I don't know, man.
We're lucky today.
Stuart, incredible. The southeast section of Florida Sportsman Forum in the springtime, this is the place to be. Dave Gates is the guy to be with today. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's a nice bull dolphin. Look at the head on that, just a nice broad head.
Beautiful.
You know, probably 25, 30 pound fish maybe. Dave, I think we gotta make more room in this Yeti.
We're running out of space, huh?
That's some kind of slam.
Got to come up with a name for it.
I gotta bend his tail to get him to fit in there. How awesome is that?
Sweet.
Good job, bro.
All right.
It's 11:30 now. The cooler is full. We have our limit of cobia, and it's like we're looking at each other like, what do we do now? We know that we have some crabs in the live well. What better plan than to head inshore, hit some of the inshore numbers, and look for some permit?
This segment is brought to you by Yeti Coolers, built for the wild.
You know, we chose to keep a lot of fish today, and that's fine. Keep your legal limits, but the important thing is to get that meat back to the dock in the best quality possible. It's really important to have a good, high-quality cooler on board with a lot of ice. As soon as we got that fish in the boat today, we threw it in the Yeti, got it iced down, and what that does is it keeps that meat good, it firms that meat up, and it makes it a lot easier to clean when you get back to the dock. So don't be that guy that just throws the fish down in the bottom of the boat, lets it flop around, sit out in the sun, and you spoil your catch. There's no sense in wasting a good, high-quality fish. Wouldn't you know our luck today? We pull into this spot, and I kid you not, as soon as I sat down, Dave runs up to the bow of the boat to start looking around, and we run right over the top of a school permit. All right. We've had a good day. I don't even know what to say. We've caught limited out on cobia, dolphin, jumped a sail. And I tell you, we pull into these inside numbers, and we've just ran over the top of a pile of permit.
They're everywhere.
It's good living. I don't know what it is, but let's catch one.
All right.
So we got set up on this spot. You know, conditions aren't exactly perfect. You like real, you know, bright blue skies, high sun, but we had a lot of cloud cover in and out. It was a little difficult to see these fish, but every now and then we get a glimpse of them. We knew though, if we waited them out, we were gonna get the bite. These things come swimming by the boat. Dave gets his crab in the perfect spot, and I don't know, the next thing you know, man, that reel is just singing.
Running hard, man.
Good one?
Yeah.
Dave just hooked one just like the cobia. These bull sharks are thick out here, man. You better run to chase them down.
I got a lot of drag on this fish.
Dave's wore out, man.
I'm wore out, all right.
That dude's caught more fish in one day than most people catch in a month. Oh my God. He's right there, bro. He's right there. Shark on him?
Yep.
Look at the size of that permit. Look at the size of that permit.
We hammer down the drag.
You know, Dave was wearing out. I'm not afraid to say it, man. This guy was wearing out. We were chasing that fish around with the boat. He was working him as hard as he could, and then a shark shows up. The shark starts chasing this fish around. I don't even know if we're gonna get this thing to the boat. Big shark, reel. Big bull shark. Oh my goodness! That is full grown!
Oh, man.
My God, dude!
Holy shit.
What a day! Oh my God, what a day! Permit, cobia, dolphin, jumped off a sail. The southeast section of Florida Sportsman Forum, Dave Gates, Captain Dave on the forum, dude. We crushed them today.
What a day.
Crushed them.
Unbelievable.
Wow, man, right there, real time, baby. That's as good as it gets. We got him, we saw him in here, we waited him out, we had the right bait. I tell you what, today couldn't have went any better.
Unbelievable day, I'll never forget it. What a day.
I say we let this one go.
Yeah, let's revive him and let him swim away.
There he goes.
Oh, he's swimming great, look at that.
Nice and healthy.
Look at him kick away.
It's getting a little snotty out here, what do you say, man? It doesn't get any better.
You know what? We've had a great day. Want to head for the barn?
Let's do it, let's call it, man. I'm
All right.
shot, I'm shot.
All right, let's do it.
You know, Stuart, I'm probably biased. I live here. I've grown up here, but I tell you, the diversity in this area is probably second to none. I've traveled around the whole state of Florida, you know, and I know the fisheries, and this place is a gem. It's special. You have a great inshore fishing, you have great offshore fishing, you have the proximity of the Gulf Stream, which is not far, and you have, you know, the Bahamas, which is maybe a 60, 70-mile run. So this is a great area to fish out of. You know, Dave's a great guy. I met him a while back. He's super active in the Florida sportsman community. We actually met at one of the events. You know, he's a local realtor. Everybody turns to him for that. You know, but it must afford a lot of free time because this guy does a ton of fishing. Starting out in the morning, I gotta admit, I was pretty stressed. This is my hometown. You want to have a good showing, and I know Dave did too. But everything just happened to work out perfectly. The cobia cooperated, the dolphin cooperated, lost that sailfish, but you know what? We got a beautiful permit to finish things off.
Got it. Bloopers?
Dude, it's because I'm suffering a significant blood loss. This week we're fishing my home waters at Stuart, Florida. We timed the bite perfectly. Time the springtime bite?
Got him off.
Yeah, let me wrap around my line around you 3 times. Or 4 times.
Oh, come on.
You're fine, let me cut. We've timed it perfectly. There's a great offshore springtime bite. Kermit love outboards. Clunking in and out of gear.
I stand